Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to talk about using Audacity to cancel the mono component of a stereo file out so that you only hear the stereo component. First, we have to get Audacity. If you don't already have it, just do a search for it. That's how it's spelled, Audacity, and just go to the download page. Choose the OS that you'd like to download. I downloaded Mac already, so I'd click on that if I was going to download it again. Now we launch Audacity and we'll create a new file. All right, so we have a file here. If we can drag our audio into it. Something to know is that Audacity doesn't accept all file formats to import. So if you were to look in the help menu, it would tell you what file formats it accepts. I know it will accept WAV files as well as imports directly from a CD. And standard uncompressed files. So I have a CD in here. I'm going to drag track 2 over to Audacity. And it asks me if I should make a copy on the hard drive. And I will say yes, because that's safer and faster. Then it imports the track. It takes a little while for this to happen. It's very interesting, I think, to listen to tracks that you're really familiar with the mono component canceled out, because you can hear all kinds of things that you weren't able to hear before because of the masking effect. And a lot of times, a lot of the track is in the center or the mono component. When you take that away, you can hear all kinds of things you couldn't hear before. All right, looks like the track is just about in, and what we have right now is a stereo track. What we really want to do in order to invert the polarity is to make this into two left and right mono tracks. To do that, we click on this menu here, choose Split Stereo Track. Now we have two separate tracks. That allows us to select one of those and invert its polarity. So I'm going to move my mouse over here to the end of this audio track, click, hold it down, and drag to the left so I select the entire left track. Having done that, I'm going to go to the Effects menu, click on Invert. So now I've inverted the polarity of the left channel, and all we need to do now is to listen to both these combined in mono. To do that, once again, we use the MIDI menu and have it go out both channels or a mono signal, and do the same with the right channel. Now, if we listen to this, we'll hear a track that has the mono component canceled out. So you can hear a very low signal here coming from this radio head tune, the Body Snatchers. Now we're hearing just a guitar and a little bit of the hi-hat that has been panned, and just a tiny bit of reverb on the voice. So that's kind of interesting, you know. At this point, we'd be hearing the vocals really loudly if we were listening in stereo or mono. But with the mono component canceled, we don't hear much of that. There's some reverb on the voice. Here comes the guitar part. Let's jump around a little bit and listen to the tune a little bit further down the track. Okay, so just by way of comparison, let's go ahead and invert this left channel back to its original polarity and listen to right here where the voice comes in. And now switch it back. Barely hear the voice. So the voice was panned to the center, as was a lot of the drums and bass and a lot of the other instruments. So I suggest you listen to several tunes that you're familiar with this way, and I think you'll get a real insight to what's going on in the stereo field. Thanks for watching.